Well, today we're going to be making a small casting video on Keiryu / Sankara. We're going to see how it's going to work out. I don't know how well you guys are going to be able to hear me when I go stand over here on the other shore far enough away from the camera to where you can see what I'm doing, but I'm going to try to make it work. I'll use the Ansel first. We'll go with the 10-foot rod so that way I can explain some of the closer casting / fishing technique with the shorter rod versus the longer rod, because everybody thinks that there may be one way or two ways, but there's probably about 100 different ways you can cast a rod. It just, whatever the situation kind of calls for, it's more of a flexibility issue. And sometimes when you're up underneath trees, you got to be able to get the cast right, and you can also make horizontal casts versus just making the normal vertical casts. You know, there's a whole bunch of different ways. There's even swings, there's dabs. You know, there's dabs, not even a cast, it's just placing the rod out over the water and dabbing your fly in the water. And that can be considered a cast, but it's not. It's another technique of using any kind of rod. You could do that with a spinning rod, a fly rod, or a Sankara rod. So I'm going to see if I can show you how I cast visually, and hopefully you can kind of hear what I'm saying and kind of understand what I'm doing with these. I'd like to refer to them as tools. So here we go. Okay, now that I've adjusted and I can join my leader to my rod, running at about 12 foot around there of leader. On the end, just got a small, one single little Euro nip on the end of there, no indicator. And with this rod, you make more of a pop motion like that. So before I stop dabbing this, and then the sideways roll. just to show a few. Switched up to the T100. It's about almost 20 foot of line, one single nymph on the end. Well, that's just about as good as I can show you in a video on how I cast and the different ways I cast. If you notice, I was casting around the tree and up the river. That tree sticks out a distance, and I was making casts around the edge of it and up the river about 15 feet, and then working my way back down past that tree. It's cast like that where you get the big fish, or you just work structure, because there's roots, there's rocks, all kinds of stuff along the shorelines that you need to hit. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Well, I decided I'm not done yet. I'll let you face into the sun as I make a few more casts from over here, going back into this stuff. I may need to pan you guys back that way more so you can see kind of the area where I'm working here.